Hello world, my name is Yahya Haikal and I quit my job 2 days before getting married. It's raining so hard right now, but I have to make this video. December 26, 2019 was a scheduled date for me and my fiancée Samira to get married. But unfortunately I had to cancel the wedding, cancel my marriage and push it a little further down the road for me to be able to quit my job. I have ADHD. I've been recently diagnosed by ADHD, and it was a hard decision for me to take. Me staying at my current job was affecting my health, especially during the current economic crisis in Lebanon. So I decided that the most appropriate job for me to have is going on YouTube. Having ADHD is like one of the pioneers in the field say, it's like having or watching 30 different channels on the TV and you don't have the remote. You can't control what your mind is going through or what your mind is processing. So I've been thinking not to let ADHD pull me down, but rather allowing ADHD to push me forward by having this platform on YouTube to share and to talk more about my troubles and my conflicts and the issues I have to the world. ADHD means attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. It varies from one person to another, and it's illogical to generalize this abbreviation to every single human person that have even a slight glimpse of ADHD. So having ADHD and that 30 different channels I'm talking about, it's really annoying, really frustrating for a person to deal with the normal world, with the normal people. And there are no normal people, but with the neurotypical people, and being the urge to switch between 30 different topics and even more when just in the same sitting with a group of people and you keep on switching back and forth between ideas. My mind goes from riding motorcycles to knowing how the tire works to knowing how physics and engineers, and then goes back to video games, to loving cute animal videos. It's just all over the place, and I think about all of these ideas at the same time. So the best way to not kill those thoughts but divert them more and focus them is by sharing them on YouTube. I just arrived here at the coffee place to do some video editing for the next YouTube video. Let's do this. So I left the coffee shop to continue recording the video since it's dog training, and there's a cool garden next by. I'm gonna go there and continue recording the video. There's an important thing I need to share with you. So another thing I want to share, and it's really essential about person with ADHD, or me personally, that I really have the urge and the need to stimulate my senses. So an office work that all you have to do is come up with ideas and plans and send emails is getting really unstimulus, that is causing me to delay and to not be able to abide by the deadlines, since I would rather be somewhere else shooting some videos, having some another task that highly stimulates my mind. And the reason I'm feeling this right now and not earlier, because I was always this photographer who had this photography job as a freelance, and not having much of a deadline, that if you didn't abide by it, that everything's gonna fall down. But when it's an office work, things are getting messy. So I always knew that there's something different in my mind, and after having those symptoms in my previous job, and it started to affect me mentally and health-wise, I seek therapy. I started going to a therapy sessions. After going to several sessions and being diagnosed with ADHD, I knew at that point that me staying in my current job is only gonna get things worse. I always had this urge to share and to post on YouTube and to just express myself. And if you go back to my early videos, you can see that they're chaotic, they're not organized. I just post whatever comes to my mind. So what I have in mind right now is to create a YouTube channel with 30 different topics, like the 30 different channels on the TV. And the challenge is that this breaks the YouTube algorithm. YouTube algorithm tends to share or promote your consistent videos to more people that are interested in. Having 30 different topics and 30 different genres of videos, it's a challenge, because YouTube algorithm is not gonna work for you. So I'm gonna start slow, like 5 topics and 5 playlists, and work my way up there. This thing would only be possible with the support of the YouTube community. ADHD, one of the downsides that people think that they have lack of attention. Personally, and other people agree as well, that ADHD person have superpowers. They have an enormous amount of ability to focus on something they are really interested in. They can go for hours on something they love. To me personally, is video making and storytelling. So combining that with my ADHD and with the whole bunch of ideas and thoughts that crosses my mind, I think it's gonna be an interesting journey for those who are planning to support and stick around. Also, one of my goals or passions is to drive on my motorcycle from Lebanon all over to Europe at some point during the next 5 to 10 years. So I don't know where this will be going, I'm afraid, but I'm certain and I have high hopes of being successful. I have daily regrets of me leaving the job, and I know this would continue, but I'm gonna keep on pushing forward and always aim high and aim for the best. if you want to know more about ADHD, I recommend searching. There's a lot of hundreds and millions of videos of people talking about ADHD. My channel is going to mainly be an awareness sharing of a person with ADHD having the ability to thrive and grow, rather than being informative and supportive of this condition. So if you find me posting really random, not related videos, now you can know why. I'm looking forward to where this is going. It's a scary journey, but I think I can make it. Thankfully, my fiance is highly supportive and she really wants me to grow, and she keeps on pushing me forward. Okay.